Emirates new A350. What's better than tour the A350, the brand new airplane with your loved ones? We're gonna go inside together. Hey everyone, hi. Hey, it feels like we're coming home.
Yes.
Yeah, nice to meet you all. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Good morning, Captain.
Adil Rada, Chief Operating Officer, Emirates Airline. Let me brief you about some of the unique features we have in this aircraft. We got the individual air outlet. Normally you will see this one in the top. Here we got it almost facing you, which is a great thing. That's a new one, yeah. And something is always I look forward and I get worried about it when I get on board the aircraft. Where to charge my phone and how I'm going to charge my phone. Do I have the right cable? We got a great GAF tree. This is the symbol that we are using in many of our features on board the aircraft. The seat is very nice. It got the full flat bed, and I got the unique features in it. You can see the divider. You got the center divider is controlled by each of the passengers. It give you the privacy at your own choice. So on top of that, we got the latest in-flight entertainment. We got a system that can offer up to 6,500 movie channels with using 4K technology and every screen on board the aircraft.
Not only the entertainment's 4K is impressive, very crystal clear, but I remember 30, 40 years ago, the first generation of IFE came out. But Emirates was the first airline got those screens in the world.
Correct, yeah.
On the Airbus 300, 600, the first generation Airbus. It wasn't a fly-by-wire cockpit at that time, and they have cassette player.
With a cassette player and, entertainment that give you very limited languages option. Here we got more than 40 language option now we have on board the aircraft. And at that time, as 4 cassette, and what in the middle of the movie, the cassette get jammed, and you cannot watch the movie because there is nothing you can do about it. So it is, and really a step and a game changer in the in-flight entertainment that Emirates have taken, the world, because today Emirates is a leader.
It's not a very revolutionary seat. It's not like a game changer like the new first class launch many years ago. It's exactly consistent with the current business class on the 380 and also the 777 refurbished business class. So the 350 is going to make that consistency continue. And so all the passenger will be expecting only one product in business class for Emirates. That's, I think, the idea. But it hasn't got doors, it hasn't got really, really high walls. But what it has is this luxury feel with this wood trim and all lots of interesting gadgets, entertainment, and tech. So I don't know, what's your take on the 350 business class?
I personally really like the color, the main theme color, and also the materials that what you're saying that, and also the window blind design. Yeah, the window blind design, right? You remember that? Did you try the window blind?
Yeah,
Up and down,
yeah.
the shades, and also the lighting ambience. I really like the lightings.
The second cabin after business class is the premium economy. Very small cabin, right? Very cozy here, only 3 rows, 21 seats, 232. So I know some airline, they do 242 on premium economy on the 350. That makes it a little bit more narrow, but it's not such the case here. I'm not really reviewing anything because I need a real flight to try out after 7 hour, after 10 hour. How do you feel, right? And but I think people just like the look of it. It's luxury. It's white color leather seats. Everything feels brand new here. So here I found you in economy, love. So tell us your very honest opinion about the economy class.
Honest opinion, once I step into economy class, as you can see the color here is very vibrant. It's light blue, very young, very energetic, and feel like a marina museum. Yeah, it's very alive.
So let's do a bathroom check in one of the economy bathroom here. Yeah, so this is why I like new airplane, right? It's done up with kind of like nice flooring, and it has these, I really like this. This used to be only in first class. Now it has it in economy as well. These kind of tiles, but it looks like a stone tiles, right? And it has a bigger basin. So darling, you are a crew on the A350 in Cathay. You worked in the A350 galley. I want a very honest opinion. How do you feel the galley of 350?
As a cabin crew, we fly on 350. The most special thing is this island table. This island table, we can put a lot of preparation, drawers or trays when you are working. And also the special thing is the door for getting out the cart is more secure. And also it's blocking the air vent, so you won't feel that cold as usual.
So that's the wrap up our quick cabin tour. I can't wait for the first flight to take off. Now, this is the first A350 just delivered. There's 64 to join the fleet with total 65. There's also 35 787 and 205 777X will join Emirates by 2030. So we all know Edinburgh is going to be the first launch destination for the 350 from January. There's also going to be Ahmedabad, Bahrain, Kuwait, and Mumbai coming online from February 1st. Then it's going to start Colombo and Lyon from March the 1st. And finally, Bologna will join the A350 network from March 15th. So although with the initial delay, I believe there's many A350s getting ready at the delivery line, getting painted, getting tested, and delivered. So there'll be a very quick ramp-up program, and lots of A350 going to come onto the Emirates network map. And I can't wait, personally, to get on one of the first 350 flight to test and how it goes and share that with you. At the event with me, the president of Emirates Airline, Sir Tim Clark here. So, Sir Tim, my app geekness came out again when I saw the beautiful A350. But why Emirates has chosen the A350 this late?
Well, I don't think it was that late. Remember that we were involved in the early 90s on the design of the aircraft, but actually it was about 2000. And we were one of the first to contract for it. We signed for 75 aircraft. We moved away from it as it started getting some weight issues, and then finally came back into the mix about 2007, 2008, and sort of redid the contract, etc., and accepted that she was going to be heavier, but nevertheless very good in terms of what we needed. We think with the XWB 84K engines, they're really good. They have high durability, reliability. So we think this is going to be a great aeroplane for us.
Will you order the A350 1000 series?
Yeah, when the engine's right.
So you think there's still some engine issues not up to the Emirates requirements?
I think Rolls-Royce will be the first to admit at this stage of the game, it's not quite ready for the operational pressures, if you like, that come with this part of the world, which are very high thrust requirements under low pressure altitude, dust, humidity, all the other bits and pieces. So they're working on a fix, and I think Tufan has said they're going to spend about £1 billion on trying to get the Trent 1000 up to the levels of durability cycles that we need to buy it. We're waiting. He knows, they know, we're interested. It's a question of when they can deliver to us and guarantee that the aircraft, the engine is going to do what we need it to do.
What does it mean to having now a 312-seater without first class, only business class and premium economy and economy joining the Emirates fleet to the network of Emirates?
Well, we've had two-class aircraft for many years. The 777s have been configured in two classes. And of course this is now got three classes now that it has premium economy. So we've got 380s which are in two classes, the 617-seater. So we mix and match and we identify which are the routes that outperform demand with regard to first class going forward, and we can see a lot of those coming up. We've always valued first class. We've always trashed when anybody says to us, first class is over, corporate travel is over. We've gone completely the other way and said, right, well, we need to do more in this, because the more they say that, the more I realize they got it wrong. Paradoxically and interestingly, now in the last 6 or 9 months, more and more carriers are starting to say, we need to concentrate on premium. We need to improve our product. Every day somebody's revealing a new product, which I'm pleased to say has our fingerprints on just about everything that goes on.
So I take the A350 won't have a first class. It will go with three classes from business onward.
That's right.
Now,
not on this one.
I knew you are also loving the design elements of customer experience. Is there any part of this airplane inside the interior that you personally has advised or designed?
A lot of it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Tell us more.
I do a lot of the interior design of Emirates right from the start in 1987. So all the cabins, the seats, whatever it may be, the colour palettes, they give us a green airplane, we design what goes into it. So we're working with seat manufacturers, we're working with all the laminates, the floors, the colour palettes, etc., the features that go in, it's all us.
And you prefer a lighter cabin against those very dark interiors.
Yeah, and it comes with difficulties because it's more difficult to keep clean. In the early days, we used to throw out our carpets every 6 weeks in the early days and put new ones in, just to keep the cabin light and refreshed. And it's so important with this aeroplane, with very large windows, that you get the natural light in, and it lifts people's experience. If you go into a dark cabin with dark colours, carpets, seats, grey walls, etc., it's coming in on you. So you've got to remember that where you're in is a tube, and you've got to somehow maximise the spatial effects of all the things that can help you with the lighting, natural lighting, artificial lighting, mood lighting, the kind of colours that you're going to pick, the wood match and everything. We do all of that. So we're looking at swatches all the time, we're looking at the leathers. Some of the seats, I'm unashamed to say, we took from the S-Class to the Mercedes and used that on our seats. Because automotive for me has always been a great driver, because you're dealing in a very small volume, and in that the automotive high-end cars have done wonders in how to take a small space and make it into something really luxurious. So the Q for me was all of that, and crossing over a lot of the designs from that into the aeroplane.